check your backup ventilation and ensure that it works. So make sure that it can hold pressure this way, sorry, and that it delivers air. Second, you're going to check your O2 cylinder in the back. You take your key, go to the O2 tank, turn to the right real quick, and then close. Go back to the front of the machine and make sure it reads 1,000 or greater, meaning the tank is half full. Then you're going to go and check all your pipeline connections. So green goes to oxygen, yellow to air, blue to nitrous. Make sure that it's on, and then go to your pipeline pressures on the machine and make sure they all read 50. Okay? So that's the high pressure check. The low pressure check is you go to the flow control valves, make sure they're all off, then go to your vaporizers, make sure they're off in the off position, and check their fill levels. The fill level is in between the two arrows, and make sure the cap, the filler cap, is tightened all the way to the right and dust is different. Then you are going to perform a leak check. Michelle, can you hand me that bulb? It's in the front machine. Gosh darn, I thought it was going to be great. Okay, so you come to the common gas outlet over here, disconnect and attach your suction bulb to perform the low pressure check. You take out all the air of the bulb and make sure it stays depressed for 10 seconds, which means there's no leak. Then you come up to each of your vaporizers and perform the same check. So turn on this vaporizer, decrease the bulb pressure, and make sure it stays for 10 seconds. This one has a leak, so it won't stay. And while you're up here, make sure that the lock safe method works, that you can't turn the DES on with this polythene, and perform the same thing. Done with that, reconnect, and we're good. So then you turn on the master switch on the right hand side and test your flow meters. So you're going to test each one and make sure, whatever these things are called, go up smoothly, and then you're going to attempt to make a hypoxic mixture with nitrous and oxygen. Make sure that the ratio of nitrous to oxygen is 3 to 1. Bring your nitrous all the way up, and then once it's all the way up, bring your oxygen down all the way, and make sure that nitrous follows. This machine doesn't work. And make sure all of your flows are back down when you're done checking. So then we're going to check the scavenging system on this side. Ensure there is a proper connection between the APL valve and the ventilator relief valve. So this is the APL valve. It's hooked up over here to here, and this is the ventilator relief valve. Adjust the waste vacuum. There should be some suction device connected here that pulls out the waste. Come back, go to your APL valve, make sure it is fully open, lefty-loosey all the way. Occlude your Y piece and put your fresh gas flow to minimum, so 1 liter to 2 liters. Make sure that the pressure in the gauge is 0 and that the bag has fully collapsed. Then, with the O2 flush activated, allow the scavenger reservoir bag to fully distend and make sure the gauge reads 10 centimeters of water, or less than 10. So we're good. If you see here, it says less than 10. We're done with that. Next, you're going to attempt to make calibrate the O2, sorry. You pull off the oxygen sensor at the top here, put it on the table, go to System Cal, calibrate O2, put that up to 21, verify that there's a low O2 alarm, then reinstall the sensor in the circuit, flush with fresh gas, and verify that the monitor now reads 20, and put up your alarms back up to, 90%, and put up your alarms back to 90. So then put your valve on the bag mode, check that the breathing circuit is intact, there's no damage or disconnections, verify that the CO2 absorbent is not desiccated or dry, and then attach any PEEP or humidifier you need to use down here. So then perform the leak check of the breathing system, set all gas flows to 0, close the APL, righty-tighty, occlude the Y piece here, and pressurize the breathing system to 30 centimeters of water. This should go up to 30, and make sure that stays for 10 seconds. Open the APL valve, and make sure this fully distends without any problems. Then we're going to do a manual and automatic ventilation system check. Place second breathing bag here. Make an artificial lung. Set your appropriate parameters, tidal volume, rate, inspiratory flow. Switch the ventilator on. Fill the bellows and the breathing bag with the O2 flush. Set your O2 flow to minimum. Verify that during inspiration, the appropriate tidal volume is given. Inspiration goes down, expiration goes up. And make sure that this fills completely. Set the fresh gas flow to 5 liters. 5 liters here. Verify the ventilator bellows and simulated lungs fill and empty appropriately without sustained pressure. Check the unidirectional valves. During exhalation, this one moves. During inspiration, this one moves. And then exercise breathing circuit accessories like PEEP and whatnot for proper function. Turn ventilator off. Switch to bag mode. Oh, I forgot to do that. Sorry guys. Switch to bag mode. And bag your patient through here. Make sure that the lungs inflate and deflate.
This is what you should do. Stop right now. Stop the film.